It is your buddy, peace and harmony with you here today. Much love going out to all the beautiful empowered harmonizers, and Happy New Year to all of you. It is going to be a great year. It's going to be a wonderful year for healing. It's going to be a wonderful year to be happy. It's going to be a wonderful year to be fulfilled and make the most out of every opportunity that comes your way. For learning, for bliss, for love, enjoyment, for excitement, for passion, for all those exhilarating feelings perhaps that you missed in the past year, the past 10 years. So let's really get in and dive in deep on one really crucial aspect of how a covert narcissist can make you feel. A covert narcissist can be one of the most frustrating personality types because it's so discreet. It's so uncommunicated. It's so hard to detect. But usually it happens as a very intentional and deliberate way that then causes a reaction in other people where they either have to pick up their slack, pick up their inadequacies, pick up from their irresponsibilities, and then do the job. And it takes double the amount of energy or double the amount of frustration and stress on you when you're dealing with a covert narcissist or passive-aggressive individual. And this really comes from a great viewer request, is to really help to understand this. So a covert narcissist will oftentimes intentionally and deliberately not perform a task. They will have sort of a deliberate procrastination, or they will underperform the responsibility or the tasks, particularly that if like you're trying to get a repair done on the house or get some grocery shopping or something of that nature where it's a simple basic task, but this individual sort of deeply resents. In fact, they feel that, why do you have the audacity to make me want to communicate? Why do you have the audacity to help me nurture you? Why do you have the audacity that you want me to give you attention and affection? How dare you? You know, I'm just going to live my life and I'm not going to be bothered with that. It's sort of what's undergirding it all. Even though you want to give them love, show them the affection, show that you care, you want to get them opening up and talking, you want to get them out of, you know, the attic, wherever it is that they've been hiding. The covert narcissist often really likes to hide. Hide their communication, hide their true feelings, conceal their opinions. So there's a lot of this energy where this person is really sort of bottled up. And when they're out and around people, they'll oftentimes just kind of disappear. You know, where'd you go? You know, or you ask them to do something and they don't just quite do the job. You know, could you go pick up this and this and this? And then they forgot like one of the most important things. And they're just kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, and they don't really aren't affected. They really don't care. Even the fact that you're like now blowing your head off because they didn't perform something or they didn't do something, or when they were doing it, they will then hurt themselves as a way of sort of, it manifests the fact that they feel that this is not their responsibility. You know, the old honey list, honey to-do list. Then the person, you know, cuts themselves. There's blood everywhere. They can't complete the task. You have to go get Band-Aids. You have to go get gauze. You have to, you know, deal with, you know, a rabies shot or whatever it is that now results. You're now then taking care of them rather than them taking care of a responsibility. Intentional mistakes. So in other words, you know, just looking inadequate. Like, you know, the feeling of like, just, I can't cook this. I can't make this. You know, they've just got a pile of, you know, cooking utensils around or a pile of tools, and they just can't fix the window. They can't make the eggs. They just can't make the cake. They just can't do it. And they seem to have kind of a very hostile, you know, attitude where they're just sort of snuffed away. They're just not communicating. They just don't have any opinion. They just don't say anything. Covert narcissists will make you feel very frustrated that you can't, you have to like pull teeth to have a conversation with them. And then, you know, oftentimes they will hide compliments with criticism. So they'll make you feel kind of like that wasn't really a compliment. There's something that's sort of being withheld there. So the covert narcissist will make you kind of feel like uncomfortable when it comes to either moments when they are supposed to be close or taking a picture or giving you a compliment. there's sort of a criticism embedded in there. You know, like the budding model, you know, or the budding singer, or the budding actor, or whoever it is, you know. Well, you know, when you're on TV or when you're on the radio, then let me know. You know, in other words, when you make it, just let me know when you get there. They're not interested in your passion, your excitement, where you're starting out, how you've been practicing or reading or learning to play an instrument. Like, they're just kind of like, well, when you get to the top, let me know. You know, they're not really there. They're not really there to be close and hear about your story. They're more concerned with their story and what they're going to get out of it versus, you know, what's going on with you, to kind of be close with you during those germination moments. They're not really going to be close there. They're going to be sort of detached, not involved, aloof, impervious to those situations. And then so you kind of feel like there's a silent thing missing, a gap, just sort of a dead air, a dead part of the relationship that, you know, you really don't notice was gone until you kind of feel a vacancy, and then others are able to fill it, and you go, that's what I really needed. So if you kind of experience these, and we can go on for more in depth in other videos, but I hope this discussion does help you to understand why you're feeling the feelings around a covert narcissist that you do, and to reflect and remember it doesn't have anything to do with you. It has everything to do with not having your needs met in a relationship with someone who is not able to be there. It's your buddy, Peace and Harmony. Peace out. Love you.